Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you're new here, kindly consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope you're having a good year new so far. How's your new year, guys? Happy new year to everyone. So today, guys, I decided to do a story time. I don't know if this is a good story to start the year with, but you know what, let's do this story time. Guys, I'm not such a good storyteller. Oh my god. But let's do it. So, guys, it was during COVID, and most of the clubs were closed. And it was just a boring time of the year that time. And I remember I was coming from work, and this friend of mine called me. He was like, "Hi, what are you up to?" It was on a Friday. And remember, clubs were being closed early. So by 9, most of the clubs were being closed. But there were some that used to operate till even morning, even during COVID. Guys, if you know, you know. If you're a Kenyan, you know, you know. So this friend of mine calls me, and it was not like a guy we were really close. We had met, we exchanged numbers, so we were talking all along. And we just met like for the second time. So he was like, "What are you up to? We have been talking, we've never met. It's on a Friday, what are you up to?" I'm like, "Hey, I'm doing nothing, but you know, it's already late and clubs are being closed." He told me, "No, I know there's a certain club that we go to, it doesn't get closed till morning." I was like, "Eh, it's okay, plug." So I went home, showered, dressed up, and I went to meet him. To me, it was just a hangout, nothing much. So we went, we met. He was with some friends, so I got comfortable because there were even ladies there. So we drank, we danced. The club was like full, like it was not even like there was COVID in this Kenya. It was packed. There were even police outside. I think it is a famous club. It was called Loft. If you are from Kenya, you know it. I think now they have closed it. So we met with these guys. We were just catching up. Their friends were also there. We had a good time, guys. Now, me, I thought we were hanging out till morning because the club was operating till morning. And then I'll just go to my place. It got to around 2 a.m. These guys were like, let's go to the house. We continue drinking there. You know, you never know, maybe we can be arrested here. I'm like, hey, these people are so many to be arrested. How? Hey, this guy insisted. I was like, because there are some ladies, there's no issue. We are going to drink in the house. Okay, let's go. We went to the house. The other ladies and the other guy went to the other rooms. I think it was I don't know if it was their house or it was an Airbnb. It was just behind the club. So when we went, I think, how many were we? I think it was only me and the guy and another lady and the boyfriend. We went and not okay. So we asked her, "Hey, you seem like you're so bored. What is it?" She was like, "Hey, but this guy really beat me up." I was like, "Hey, really?" She was like, "Yeah, this now the boyfriend they were with." I was like, "Why?" She was just like, "Hey, I don't even know, but he really beat me up." Guys, to me, that should have been a red flag. But I was like, oh, maybe it was only their issues or something. So I never took it like. So that was a twist of this whole story where my issues are coming to start. So I asked this guy, "So how now am I going home?" "Mama, you just drop me here. I'll take a matatu home." The guy was like, "Oh, where do you stay?" I told him I stay in Kasarani. By then I used to stay in Kasarani. He was like, oh, I also stay in Kasarani, so let's drop my girl and then we can drop you too after. I was like, okay, that's okay. To me, it was like, okay, because he stays in Kasarani, he was just dropping me, going to his place. He dropped, okay, so we dropped this chick and we came back. This guy dropped me, and hey, I don't know why. After knowing he had beaten the chick, I still gave him my number. He was like, just give me your number, we can catch up, blah blah blah. To me, I didn't want a lot of stories, so I just gave him my number. So it was on Friday. So now, no, he was dropping me home like now on Saturday because we were hanging out like on Friday. So he called me that Saturday now, like later in the evening. Hey, what are you up to? I'm like, I'm just indoors, but I don't feel like going out tonight. He was like, no, we can just go for a short while and then we come back. I drop you. I was like, no, I don't feel like going out. That were my instincts, guys, telling me to avoid this guy, but I never listen. So that Saturday I refused to meet him. He called me later, like, I can pick you up. I was like, no, I'm not going out tonight. So now on Sunday he calls me again. Hey, yesterday I went out, you refused to come. What are you up to today? I was like, nothing much, but I'm going to meet some ladies and then that's it. So he was like, you can join us, you can join me. I'll be listening reggae at Switch. Switch is just a club near my place. So I was like, it's okay. I can join you later after my meeting with my friends. He was like, okay. So I went, met with my girlfriends, we ate lunch, and then we left. Now I was like, oh, by the way, this guy had looked for me. I was passing that club, that's when I remembered. I was like, let me look for this guy. We listened for some reggae. I love reggae, guys. So I looked for him. I wish I never. I wish I never. I looked for him. They were drinking, and mind you, these clubs that you were going to for reggae, they usually close. They were not the clubs that were used to operate overnight, even during COVID. So I went. I was going to meet them at around 7. I found them. They were having zingers, like zingers are Jamesons. And me, I was just like, okay, yeah, we continued drinking. Now it reached 9 and the club was starting to close because the ones people will be arrested past 9 if they were still operating. So I don't know what happened. I think I saw someone that I knew and I was saying hi to him. This guy found me. My friend, I was beaten, black and white. And there were so many people. I don't know why people are not saying anything. This guy really beat me up. Like, he beat me up. So, guys, I had never been beaten by a man. That day I was scared. And I don't know, for some reason, people are so many in that club. Like, people are leaving the club. So I don't know why no one was saying anything. Anyway, he beat me up, and then me, I was like, okay, maybe now this is over. I'm going to my place. I go cry there, and that's it. Hey, this guy tells me, where are you going? Get to the car now. I'm like, what? I tried to scream. No one was bothering, guys. Kenyans, what's wrong with you? Anyways, so I thought my troubles were over. This guy insisted I should get to his car. Get to the car. And guys, he was lapping me. Not even like slowly. He was beating me up, guys. What? I hate to remember that day. So now everything was flashing back. I was like, oh, I remember that lady that this guy was with that night telling me that this guy had beaten her. So I was like, wow, this is not a nice guy. Now I was just, it came all, I was like, wow, yeah, that lady was not okay. She was, and he was saying he was beaten. And now this guy is beating me up like properly. So he insisted I get to his car. And I'm like, no one is talking. What did I do? This guy is beating me up. So I say, let me just get to the car and see what is. I don't know. I was scared. So I go to his car. I got to his car, guys. And that club that we were was not even far from where he used to stay. So me, I thought we'll get to my stage and then I tell him, please, I'm sorry, just drop me. That's what I did. I was like, I'm very sorry, but they just drop me. I've never been beaten by a man. Just drop me, please. He was like, what? Keep quiet. Hey, guys, when we passed our stage, like now where I was to alight and go to my place, is when I was like, today is my last day this world, guys. I was scared. This guy, he was alone. It was only me and him. So he drove past my place. Like he drove and then he went to a place that was so dodgy. It was just like cars parked. It was kind of dark. I was like, today is my like today I'm finished. So when we went there, he parked and then he left me in the car. He left me in the car and I was like, today this guy is just going to look for someone to come, go rape me, and just dump me somewhere. Where? Guys, I was scared. So I think God just opened my mind. I tried to open the door. The door was not even locked. So I hurried up, but I didn't even know the place was kind of dark. But I saw this watchman and I talked to him in my language, like I'm a Maasai, so I talked with him like in Maasai. And I was like, hey, this guy has really beat me up, and I'm even scared when he finds me here, and I think he will do something even worse. So the guy was like, but if you go from outside here, maybe he will see you because he has left from the gate. So I was like, there's no other way I can pass. He was like, there's no other way, but you can go hide behind those. There were some drums there and it was dark. You can go and hide there. And then when he comes, I'll just tell him you've left. That's what I did. I went and hidden somewhere. I think even the place there were scorpions. I was beaten by mosquitoes. I was wearing shorts. I was beaten by mosquitoes like something else, but I was like, I'd rather even be beaten by a snake than this guy go rape me and kill me. Yes, guys, so I stayed there. So after a while, I had him come back. They were arguing with the watchman now, like, hey, I could hear him talking loudly. Oh, I said, yeah, at least God. So I had them arguing for a while, and then this guy, it was silent, so I knew he has left. So I said, I continued staying there for a while, and then now the watchman came and told me he has left. I was like, are you sure? And the watchman told me, yes, because I told him you've left, you've just left. So he knows you're not with him. So the watchman was telling me, wow, he was so mad, he was abusing me why I allowed you to leave. And me, I told him I didn't know you guys didn't had some unfinished business. Wow, guys, I was scared. And I had not switched off my phone, so I could see him calling, but now I was like putting the phone down so that no light will come out. So I could hear him, I could see him calling. I'm like, and this guy has even guts of calling me. He had planned to finish me. So yes, guys. So after now, the watchman told me he left. He even like escorted me, and then I went and got a motorbike and went to my place, guys. But to be honest, that guy had planned to finish me that day. I was just imagining, okay, why did he leave me in the car? So that he can go prepare, like I think he went to prepare somewhere that, okay, after I'm done with this chick raping her, I will kill her and dump her somewhere there. I think he went to prepare those things, because why did he leave me in the car? And remember, guys, this guy had beaten me. I've never been beaten by a man. What? Anyways, guys, this is a sad story, but I was reflecting about my life, and I said this year, it's me and God. Me and God. I don't want Usharati, Kanairo. Hey, my friends. That day it was only God who saved me, because I think he forgot to lock the doors, or maybe he thought like I'm crying too much, I won't even be able to think of opening the doors. Hey, guys. So that's how I was almost raped and killed. And that's, I don't know why I never went to report him. You know, I think I just said maybe it was me who went to meet him. I started blaming myself, but I think that guy, I would have reported him. He was not a good guy. Because remember, even the other chick that he was with the other night, I was telling me like the guy beat her up. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story time. I know it's not a good story to start the year with, but guys, no negative energy, positive energy all along. It was just that I remember this story and I was like, what? God, there's God. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Consider subscribing to my channel, guys. I love you so much. Hope you enjoyed this story. I'm not such a good storyteller, guys, but I hope you enjoyed. If you have not understood anything, comment down, and then I'll reply to you some parts maybe you haven't understood. Yes, guys. So thank you so much. Have a happy, blessed new year, guys. Thank you so much.